be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Now the pitch. Just short, hit hard. Reined in. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Batting third, the catcher.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
Now here's the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So now into the box is Yadier Molina, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Edmundo Sosa.
To the plate now, Edmundo Sosa. And that one yanked just foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Change up that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the second out. That brings in Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. On the move is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Andrew
just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
batting fifth.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Bader will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting sixth. Third baseman.
So 2 out, nobody on. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Royals go down. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the AB now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now back.
No one on with 1 down, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And now the first pitch. Line drive to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down go the. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. This is foul right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. His career line against Reyes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Reyes with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
The batter number 15. Second baseman.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. In the dirt here, and he will make it back to first, which is probably where he should have stayed to begin with. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Royals leave one. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Cardinal.
First pitch of the AB now. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next up, Dylan Carlson as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next up is Edmundo Sosa. He singled first time up. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now a flare out toward right center. Merrifield is there, and they breeze through this half. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nicky Lopez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Now to bat, Salvador Perez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Salvador Perez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Paul DeYoung.
The designated hitter.
And now the first pitch.
DeYoung.
Smoke toward third. Mondesi picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bader playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinal.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. Tyler O'Neill stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the fountains and into the stands for a home run. Wow.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Nolan Arenado swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And that's the third out. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Here's Carlos Santana.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Fouled away. Merrifield is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Bader is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Adalberto Mondesi. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Again, another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Right side, but it's well foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So now here is Michael Taylor, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the... Yadi Molina digging in now. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
The catcher, number 4, Yadi Molina.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning.
Now
Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Edmundo Sosa. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. He's got it. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Now at the plate is Hunter Dozier for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Popped high in the air. Arenado has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the board.
Next, here is Kyle Isbell. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Isbell, a 22-year-old, is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. And another foul ball. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. O'Neill will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter number
Digging
15.
in next, Whit
Second
Merrifield.
Whit.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the next to bat will be Nicky Lopez.
Shortstop, Nicky
He's set and the pitch.
Lopez.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Arenado trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Merrifield is off of first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player, so hats off to him.
Now back.
Ready now is Dylan Carlson, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. From the stretch. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Merrifield is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
And now Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinal. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Benintendi. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Carlos Santana is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Royals leave. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tommy Edman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. But add on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor.
The center fielder.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate here is Kyle Isbell. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to throw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
He collected a base hit his first time up. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Kyle Zimmer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Perez is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. Stepping up is Nicky Lopez.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Wainwright looks in. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Swing, and he pops him up. Arenado is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The catcher,
Now at the
number
plate
13.
here is Salvador Perez. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder,
Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. KC down to their final strike in this one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a crazy game. Completely lopsided throughout, but these guys did a lot of things right. It's hard to blow somebody out